So today's question for AGA came in from Patricia. She requested for a video on Starseed. So before I head into the topic, show reel. Pranam, Namaste, my name is Garret. Before I start the topic off, please make sure you guys remember to hit like, subscribe and comment your learnings in the comment section below. I'm dedicated to make 4 videos a week to spread more light and positivity out there to the world. It's also nice to know where you guys are tuning in from so we could actually connect within this space, okay? So without further ado, let's head into Patricia's question for AGA. So Namo Himalaya Garret, I was wondering if you did a video talking about Starseeds at the moment or you think of doing it. So just so you know, Patricia, I've actually made a video on where does our soul incarnate from. So you could actually watch that video. I will link it in this at this end of this video. Okay, and you could probably understand a lot more about your previous lifetime. And from there, you could actually link it whether you're a starseed or no. Okay, but in this video, I'll be sharing 6 common signs to indicate whether if you are a starseed or not. I know I'm one. Okay, so maybe if you find any of these signs that you could resonate with, then you are probably one of them also. Okay, so now it is said that many, including Dolores Cannon's book, right, that individuals come here from other areas of existence, other universes, or even other areas within this universe to sort of incarnate here on Earth due to the vibrational shift that's going on and these opportunities for learning and experience it brings, plus the need for raising this vibration and awakening all these more souls, okay, more souls as we make this transition into the 4th density. Okay, so there are signs that could sort of help you tell whether you're a starseed or just one name. Okay, starseed is just one name, or you may have even heard of lightworkers, okay, or even wanderers, or even Indigo child, okay, which is the name given to a child that exhibits symptoms like this. Okay, so there are ways for you to know that if you are one of these, okay, that's come from other place to incarnate here on Earth for some kind of mission to sort of help raise this vibration and make a difference here on this planet. Okay, so number 1, you're a bit obsessed with something. Okay, it could be that if you're here on a special mission, that you are a bit obsessed with something, or just more than a passing interest in something. That something could be like spirituality. Okay, so I'm obsessed with spirituality. Okay, so you want to help teach others about spiritual concepts and ideas, for example, like Buddhism, and how you could find happiness from within. So that's one of these concepts. Now this is a bit of a emotional disease, okay, and on this planet that we are all sort of that we are obsessed with, like materialism. We really have, in order to find happiness, where really happiness is found within, you see. So this emotional disease that people want more, they just want to make more money, they just want to buy more branded stuff, or they want to eat more, you want to consume more. There's more consumerism in this world, and this is just materialism, and this is just the disease that our society is being brought to understand. Okay, but that is not what true happiness is. True happiness is actually found from within. Okay, so you may want to teach others or other aspects of Buddhism, or say Hinduism, or New Age spirituality, or even psychology. Okay, you may be obsessed with not just teaching, but also learning. Okay, you may want to learn lots of this new information in order for you to teach others. Okay, and to write a book, or to make a video, or even like maybe write poetry, things like that. Okay, So you may have more than a passing interest in activism, okay, or the environmental changing, or the climate changes, things like that, or even politics, anything to make this world a better world. So by now you feel like changing it, and you feel like doing something about it, basically, okay. So you may be actually feeling this hell bent on helping others, okay. You may feel like helping others gives you an enormous boost. It makes you feel good, and it makes you feel like there's a reason for you to do it, because you might be a starseed on a mission here to actually help raise this vibration. And helping others, actually sharing more kindness, and actually share more joy and positivity out there, is actually one of your mission, okay. So you have this urge to express love and kindness, and just be showing all this kindness to anyone, or even animals, okay. So you may feel the urge to help people heal as well. You may want to practice some sort of spiritual method of healing, or become a doctor, or anything that helps people heal and feel better. And because we should have a better handle of our physical health by now, but we don't, and there's a reason behind it, which I will not go into in this video, okay. So this is some of these methods you can see on the screen also. So you are drawn to energy healing, right? So that's maybe one of the signs also, okay. So point number 2, okay, you always felt that there's something more beyond this reality, okay. And you knew from a young age that there was something up with this reality. You would look around, and you would just feel like this isn't it, okay. This can't be it. You feel like that, and there's more to our reality than this, okay. So you had a belief in some kind of higher power, okay, or that we are all one, from that the universe is energetic, or something like that, okay. Perhaps maybe you would also see ghosts, or believe it, or you would feel ghosts, or perhaps you felt like you should be able to see in the future, okay, or that you should be able to teleport, or things like that, okay. So there's a lot of interesting things that you could you would feel, okay. Basically this is all about the feeling, okay. So like spiritual abilities that you would have in some other existence, but you don't have now, okay. So you had a subconscious, like remembering as a child that there would be a lot more than this current reality offers you, okay. You might also felt different as a child, okay, different to other kids, but still perhaps able to fit in, but understanding that you were different from other kids, basically, okay. That which you felt a bit different from yourself from a young age. You would question how things would have been done. Perhaps you had a subconscious remembering that there's a better way to do things. There's better systems out there in place in this reality that can be put in place in this current reality to sort of improve our current world, okay. So there's this understanding, there's this subconscious remembering that you have, okay. Number 3, you don't quite feel like you fit in this world. So to the majority of people, right, you think a bit different, and you don't just think in a left brain way, or you don't just think in a highly creative way. You're a blend of these two, okay. And because your soul has already moved to like higher stages of existence, most likely, okay. If you're a starseed, then you're most likely move into a higher density, okay. You may have come back from the 5th or the 6th density or even the 4th, okay, and come back to this and incarnate in this 3rd density world. So you've already advanced to a certain stage in advancement, okay, which is beyond the 3rd density reality. So in a way, you feel that subconsciously you just don't fit into low vibrational entities, okay, and you are still in this 3rd density or 3rd density moving to 4th. You can't fit into this vibrational frequencies, okay. So it doesn't mean that you don't feel love for these people, or you don't feel all these things, right. It just means that you're subconsciously there's more advancement there. Okay, you feel like there's more advancement in the higher density, and you just seem like you can't blend into these lower vibrational frequencies. Okay, so this can also manifest as well, having like good common sense. Okay, if you have good common sense about having a sense of knowing, or even an intuition about having the best way to do things, or the most caring way to do things, or even the kindest way to do things, that's fair for everyone. Okay, so all these are a sign also, okay, that you have there's already actually trapped within this this existence. Okay, you look at those that are still like unaware and still trapped within this materialistic bubble and soaking up lots of mainstream media, and you just feel like you want to help them. You just can't fit into these people because they are just keep soaking in all this mainstream media, and they are being brainwashed, you see. And you have an intuitive feel for truthful information when you see others around you following perhaps like sheep. Okay, you feel like information which is clearly propaganda or very materialistic, but or just downright wrong. You want to help these people wake up. Okay, and okay, so number 4, you had a spiritual awakening, a massive one, or have always been on this spiritual path. If you've always been on a spiritual path, or if you've known from a young age that something is different about this reality, and then the truth lies just behind it, and that this ego is just a facade in this lifetime. Okay, if you had this massive spiritual awakening, then your idea of reality has been blown away. Okay, and you've adopted a new idea or a new reality, or even a new idea of self that is less egotistical now, and is a sign that you are a starseed. Okay, that is on a mission. Okay, if you're naturally had access to this spiritual information, okay, due to the subconscious remembering, okay, and subconscious awakening, this information was always there. You know that somehow is always there, and this knowing and intuition was always there, and it was just a matter of time before it came through to you. Okay, so this is just about awakening. Okay, number 5, you feel like you have an earthly purpose. At a young age, you feel like you had a job to do here, that you were incarnate here for a reason, and that there was nothing, that no one actually was telling you to do anything, but you know that there was just this feeling. Okay, you just felt like you had a job to do here, and there would be some destiny for you. Okay, number 6, which is the last point, a big sign. If you have this, okay, you feel sorrow for the earth. Okay, you have trouble watching the news and finding out negative things about our earth and things that are happening to humanity, animals, nature, and even the earth in general, because you know you had a remembering of some kind of reality where life was not like this. Okay, you know that there's other existence out there that's so much better. Okay, so you have a subconscious remembering where systems were different, where organizations were different, where life wasn't profit driven and competitive just like right now. Okay, the people work together not for profit, but for bettering of the whole entire race that you belong to. Okay, you have a subconscious remembering that it's not supposed to be like this way, that the timeline we are on, that it can be changed also. Okay, it can be brought about that our society is beneficial for all, and everyone is equal, and actually hatred and fear, all this can also be eliminated, and that resources can also be used efficiently, and destruction doesn't have to occur. Okay, so we also know that many people on this planet, but majority, okay, the vast majority of people on this planet are in poverty or poor because of our economic structure and system. And a lot of people don't realize that they are born into this system, and don't realize that it's not supposed to be a hierarchy, that everyone should be living in harmony together. Okay, And those people we perceive is dangerous to us, that if they are dangerous, that only like that because something made them that way. So if they are born dangerous, it's why? Because perhaps maybe we wage war with them, and these people lost their parents and they grew up in hatred and fear. So now they are they are taking revenge, therefore they are dangerous to our eyes in the later generations. So hate and hatred will keep building up, fear will keep building up, and generations after generations will keep adding up. So that is what is happening right now. So they were brought up in some way of their experience that they have experienced some negativities and tense negativities that have made them this way. So you just need to know, okay? Yes, cultural diversity is wonderful, but all negativities can be remedies, and our economic system is one thing that keeps us in chains. And that resources on this planet are not just for using up and being sucked dry by us, leaving future generations with nothing, as the massive hellhole. There are wonderful and good things to enjoy on this planet, but as a starseed here, we need to know, on a mission, you feel like you want to improve things, because as well as the beauty of all this wondrous on this planet, right, there's a lot of negativity out there that threatens, that you know subconsciously that you came from other existence somewhere else, that where this negativity, right, doesn't exist, okay? So everyone was equal in that existence, and that those systems in place were used to sort of heal people who are hurting. So once you brought this technique of healing, and that could actually heal up those who are hurting, and they don't grow up in anger or afraid of anything and unkind and trying to sort of like ignite war. And there wasn't like negativity breeding, you see, among people who are trying to gain power and manipulation and control over these masses and manipulating people, okay? But there was an existence out there that was amazing and good, that you wish you could implement it here. So if you got all these feelings that I've mentioned here, okay, these signs, you most likely are a starseed. And in order to find out which planet that you were from, okay, whether you're Pleiadian or Arcturian or whatever, okay, go and find out by linking towards the video that I've actually posted here, okay? So I hope you learned something from this video. If you do, please make sure you share your learnings in the comment section. It's pretty lengthy one, so if you do, please comment your learnings, okay? And I'm ending this video off now. Pranam, namaste.